Teachers, come closer. I'm going to share with you all the information you need to complete a successful QTS in England application. Now, if you're interested in QTS in Wales, then check out the comment. I'll put the link to that particular video. In this video, I'm going to concentrate on QTS in England because a lot of people have requested this video in the past few weeks. Now, if you are interested in knowing what a QTS is qualified teaching status. Is kind of a license to teach in the UK. And with the latest changes in immigration rules, you will notice that teaching is in high demand. They have not scrapped it out of the skilled worker visa list. Is still there. And if you don't have a QTS, you might need to apply for the unqualified teacher opportunities. There are just a few of them. To increase your chances of getting a visa sponsorship job in teaching, just get your QTS from overseas, then you can apply. If you're interested in a video about how to land a visa sponsorship job in teaching, then I have a link in the comments. You can just watch that particular video. It will explain all the steps you need to take. But this video, I'm going to concentrate on QTS in England. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition abroad to be as smooth as possible. I share information about settling, working, or studying in the UK. If you need support landing a visa sponsorship job in teaching or any other profession, then reach out to me. I will help you optimize your CV, cover letter, or supporting information. Maybe you already have a QTS and you are looking for someone to show you how to submit applications and land that visa sponsorship role, then reach out to me. The link will be in the description as well as in the comments. And without wasting time, let's get into this video. The most important information you need to know is that this QTS in England is not available to every country. It's just a few countries that can apply for it. Now, if it is QTS Wales, then you can apply from many other countries. So the countries that are eligible for QTS England include Ghana, India, Jamaica, Singapore, and South Africa. If you're a member of any of these countries, you just need your degree, your university degree. It should be equivalent to the UK university degree. They do not accept NCE or grade 2. Any of those things, they don't accept them. Next, you should be qualified to teach children between the ages of 11 and 16. And the subjects that you are specialized in should include maths, science, biology, chemistry, physics, French, German, Italy, Spanish, Japanese, Latin, Mandarin, and Russian. Your qualifications should show that you can teach any of the subjects I've mentioned. I'm talking about 50% of what is written on your certificate or your transcript should reflect that you can teach any of the subjects I've mentioned. Another thing you need to know is that you are going to upload your university certificate and your university transcript. You should also apply for UK NRIC, or they call it ECCTIS. That's the part that costs a lot of money. They will evaluate your certificate and transcript to show that it is on par or equivalent to that of UK university degree. Previously, you didn't need to pay for this, but now the DfE, that's the Department for Education, have decided to tell everybody to pay for theirs. And then when you have that sorted, it takes 15 working days thereabout to get it. If you're outside the UK, I think it could take longer. There's also fast track option, which might cost more. The good news is that Nigerians do not need to write IELTS to get a QTS. Now, you might need to get a letter from your university that says that you were taught in English. It's called English Language Proficiency. That just says that you were taught in English. You can speak, listen, and write in English. You will need to upload proof of identity. Preferably, you should upload your international passport. You can also upload your birth certificate or any other identity that has your photograph, but I think the main one they accept is international passport. And if you have changed your name, maybe for the females that have changed their name due to marriage, you might have to upload your marriage certificates. You will need to provide a letter of professional standing from the teacher licensing body or teaching association in your home country. Now for Nigerians, it's TRCN, which is the Teacher Registration Council of Nigeria. Now you will not need to send it directly to the DfE. It's TRCN that would send it to DfE. DfE is Department for Education. If you're Nigerian, this is the email on your screen. You can write to them and request for that letter of professional standing. Once TRCN has completed the process, they've prepared that letter, they can now send that particular letter to the DfE, that's Department for Education, who are in charge of this QTS. And this is the email that they will use to send it to them. The letter of professional standing should be received within 90 days. If not, your QTS application will be closed. So it's your job to follow up with TRCN to make sure that they send that letter as soon as possible so that your QTS application will not be closed. Once you apply for a QTS, a reference number will be generated. You must provide the TRCN that reference number. If not, they won't be able to link your letter of professional standing with that QTS application. TRCN will require you to pay 60,000 naira. I think it has increased now. If you know the latest amount, please put it in the comments so that others will benefit and prepare themselves ahead of time. To submit a successful QTS application, you need to provide evidence that you've worked for at least 9 months after you must have been qualified to be a teacher. So after you've got your TRCN registration, you have worked for at least 9 months. That is just something that they need as evidence. Now you need to provide references when you complete this application online. These references will be verified. So prepare yourself to put in the email addresses of people who you can trust, guys. People who you can trust that have work email. It's so important for you to have this at the back of your mind. If you want to submit an application for a QTS, this is the link. I'll put it in the comments as well as in the description to help you. Just go ahead and do it. Gather all your qualifications and your documents and submit the application. It takes a while to get a result. According to their website, they said it takes 12 months for about 90% of applications. I know of some people that got theirs after 15 months, 16 months. Just prepare yourself for the long wait. But it's worth it when you come in to the UK as a teacher. The pay is good. I'll show you what the band rate looks like on the screen. It's not bad at all. If you have a good command of classroom and you have that discipline, you have that passion to see other kids, learn, that sparkle in their eyes when they've acquired some knowledge, and to watch them grow and become better, then why not? You can go into teaching in the UK. Many people have complained about teaching in the UK, and I know that it's not for the faint-hearted anyway. But if you have that passion, I know many people who are teachers in the UK who enjoy it, true and true. If you want to land a teaching job that you will enjoy, and maybe you want to land one that you won't have so much difficulty with the type of students that you might teach, in my opinion, you might decide to select the type of schools you want to teach that have the same culture you have, that their values align with yours. So it's so important for you to go ahead and go through the vision, mission, and values of that particular school. When you read about them, you get to know them. Also, I would advise you to submit applications early. Apart from being selective of where you want to teach, check the Ofsted rating of the school you want to apply to. There are some schools that are not so good. I don't mind. It's not bad if you want to go to those schools and you want to change them, make things better. But remember, you're coming from a different culture that where people are used to discipline, So I don't know. If you can cope, that is amazing. I know some people who have taught in such environments and they actually enjoyed it. They actually made a huge difference in the life of the children. The children were so attached to them. All I can tell you is just find schools that aligns with your culture, with the way you work, and you will be okay. And how you can find out is by going through their websites, read everything about them, and submit an application. Now, it is highly competitive. Even though teaching is in high demand, it's highly competitive. So you need to submit as many applications as possible and do not give up. Like I promised, if you want a step-by-step process on how you can get a visa sponsorship job as a teacher, then watch this next video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Africa's rich history is filled with stories of powerful kings and queens, like Queen Amina of Zazzau, the fearless warrior queen, King Mansa Musa of Mali, the wise and just ruler, Queen Nzinga of Angola, King Shaka Zulu, and many other notable African rulers. Join us on a journey through the lives of Africa's most legendary kings and queens. In African Kings and Queens, discover the fascinating stories of these iconic leaders. Get your copy now on Amazon Kindle. Grab your copy now.